the impact site. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors have indicated this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then... No! Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. A strange thing had appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil, and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage, it just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pikmin brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive. And yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it with A, then throw it in the direction I point. And I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C, and pressing down on D-pad while pointing as well. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. Rotate camera behind Olimar. Left and right, zoom. Up, change perspective. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings.
Yippee!
Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts, press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw, press B to call them, C to dismiss, press down on D-pad and point to command, and control the group. Use Z and up and left and right on D-pad to control perspective. I shall record this in my computer and access it with plus.
Wow!
Holy shit, it's the thing! Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I've already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hokotate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below, as it holds the key to my survival. I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow.
Hello and welcome to Game Time. I'm Tori, and today I'm going to be playing Pikmin for the Wii, and also the GameCube, but that's not the version I'm playing. What you just saw was the tutorial. I just went through that by just voicing the character and not actually doing much narration.
My Dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's Onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the Onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the Onion and press A.
Yippee!
Another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of flower Pikmin.
Now we've got most of our Pikmin flowered, which means this should take slightly less time. Needless to say, I'm skipping this Alright, we have Pikmin. Alright, this enemy, get over here. This enemy is a Bulborb, a dwarf Bulborb. We are going to carefully aim and throw. We missed. This is not good, and is a bad omen, to say the least. God damn my shaky ass hands. Fuck. That's what happens when you are bad at aiming. So, that's our first casualty of the run. There will be many more because I fucking suck at this game.
Hit shot.
Why, it's the eternal fuel dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier.
We are already more than a third of the way into the day, and I haven't grabbed a single part. We should change that immediately. Let's be efficient with our time, and attempt to break down this wall. Come on, bring it to the onion, the dolphin. Bring it to the dolphin. Shit, I didn't read that.
Eternal fuel dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me.
Oh shit.
My clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So it is best for me to review my monitor's data. Across the top of my monitor are the sun meter and day display. At the bottom are my spacesuit damage meter and Pikmin gauges. From the left, these numbers reflect Pikmin under my command, Pikmin in the field, and total Pikmin, including those in onions. To adjust my monitor, I can press Z to rotate the camera, left or right on D-pad to zoom, and up on D-pad to change the viewpoint. I can also press plus to view a detailed computer analysis.
Yippee! That was a spotty bulborb. I killed it. It's dead. We should all be thankful. Whee! What a fun thing!
The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what, in some circles, could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? I must be sure to observe it closely. I can hold a Pikmin for a moment with A, then swap it for another by pressing B.
Oh shit, it's awake. This is not good. This is going to be a tragedy. Okay, it's better than it could have gone.
It's the shock absorber. This apparatus counteracts the shaking and swaying that normally occurs during flight. It's smooth sailing with this in place. Usually.
Multitasking! I'm only getting 2 parts today, aren't I? Yes!
Shock absorber. This nifty little device counteracts the shaking and swaying experienced in typical spaceflight. I have now recovered 3 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 2 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities.
Alright, grab the... Where the fuck? Just grab the bombs.
The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. The glowing rocks the yellow Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. Perhaps they note that these stones can be used as powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take care when using them, but they should be able to blast open the stone walls that block the pathway. I may even be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I must be vigilant. When I throw bomb rock carrying Pikmin and give them orders, they will toss their bomb rocks at nearby walls or obstacles. The explosive power of the bomb rocks is tremendous, so I must keep my distance. Tremendous? Dude, that explosion's the size of a fucking party popper. Let's see if I can get the whimsical radar today. Probably not, but it would be really great. If I could. Yippee! That's a lot of yellow Pikmin that just grew. It's my whimsical radar. With this, I'll be able to see all nearby ship parts in a single glance. I just press plus to check it. This find fills me with great hope. Ah, shit. Where are they going? What the f- Alright, I think I'm gonna be able to get the whimsical radar. That's not a good sign. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will probably enter onions on their own, but if I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I am sure that the Pikmin still planted are safe, but I am somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. There we go, that's Pikmin. Yay! Oh shit, they walked right into the Bulborb. Whimsical radar. This important part can detect the locations of the other missing parts. The radar will be added to my monitor, which I can press plus to view. Up or down on D-pad zooms in and out. This will surely help me in my search for the remaining parts. Alright, we're missing one straggler, so let's check the radar. Of course, I knew it was gonna be there.
Hi. Get over here, little buddy. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, sweetie. Thank you.
"2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I'd only have to press plus to locate my parts. I got the radar, though. What? Huh? Yet, there seem to be many hostile lifeforms here. If I am attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and press A to make my suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen." Well, that's about all the time we got for today. Hopefully you liked it. Bye.